In the autumn of 1415, a battered English army marched through northern France. They were exhausted, sick, starving, and outnumbered at least 5-1. At their head was King Henry V, a young ruler determined to prove his right to the French crown. Behind him marched barely 6,000 men. Ahead of him waited more than 20,000 French soldiers, confident and heavily armored. On October 25th, both armies met near a narrow, muddy field outside the village of Agincourt. The French knights believed victory was guaranteed. They wore the best armor of Europe, steel plate from head to toe, and they looked down on the English, who were mostly simple longbowmen carrying bows made of yew wood. But Henry knew something the French didn't. Mud, discipline, and terrain can defeat any army. The battlefield was a bottleneck, squeezed between two forests. Henry placed his archers on the flanks, drove wooden stakes into the ground, and waited. When the French charged, they found themselves sinking instantly into the thick, rain-soaked mud. Their heavy armor became their prison. Horses slipped, knights stumbled. The narrow field trapped them, forcing thousands into a crushing pile of bodies and steel. Then came the sound that changed the course of the battle, the thunder of 70,000 English arrows cutting through the sky. Longbowmen fired so quickly and so relentlessly that French formations collapsed before they even reached the English line. Those who did make it across the field were exhausted, buried in mud, and unable to fight effectively. The English counterattacked, and by the end of the day, France's nobility had been devastated. Thousands were dead. English losses were shockingly small. Against all odds, Henry V, with a smaller, weaker, hungry army, won one of the most famous victories in medieval history. Agincourt became the ultimate reminder that war is not won by numbers or armor, but by strategy, discipline, and the courage of ordinary men.